Greetings, my lovelies. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing super well. Hello, Francisco. I hope you're doing well. Sorry. It is not early. It is too early. It is 4 p.m. for me. And I am here with Terrence, but I'm not in a call with Terrence yet. But you can see our models moving. I don't know if he's streaming right now, but let me really quickly check, actually. But we're doing a talk stream where Terrence asks me questions and I answer them. Oof. Basically like an interview. Is Terrence streaming? He should be streaming. He is streaming. Hold on. Okay. Hi Ted, how you doing today? I hope you guys are doing pretty well. Hold on. Okay. I need to wake up because I was taking a nap because I got super tired from school, but it's okay. Okay. Okay, ready, champ? You guys ready? Okay. Oh, Terrence doing his intro.
Terrence here, and today is an episode of Terrence Talks with Rain here.
Yay.
So yeah. And I think we can begin our introductions too. So yeah, how are you doing today, Ren?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Terrence?
I'm doing good. Yep, was mostly relaxing after getting off work. And of course, a package came in and actually was a giant pile of food and such. So we opened that up and then we kept watching some YouTube videos.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeps. So yeah. Yeah, and how are you doing today, Ren?
I'm doing pretty good, Terrence.
Oh,
how about you?
I like how the PNG is still there. Okay.
Yeah.
1 second. There we go. Thanks for reminding me, folks. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. My day was mostly chill after getting off work.
That's nice.
Oh yeah, okay, let's begin our little interview, of course. Well, we already asked how we're doing, so oh yeah, let me get the BGM going too. There we go. Nice little BGM. Very stock. Oh yeah, is this your first time being interviewed, Ray?
No. This is not my first time, actually.
Ah, it's not? Okay. Oh yeah, what was the first one?
Oh, the first interview was John Loves Anime. I think I still have that stream, but that was the first interview of him also asking me questions of who I am, like, basically.
Ah, I see. That's nice. Oh, was that all there was just who you are and the stuff?
Basically what Rin is and what things I like and stuff like that. It was just like a basic talk stream. What we're doing today, Terrence.
Ah, yep, sounds good. Okay. Ah, yep, that's good at least. Ah, yes. Of course, as for me being interviewed, I've never actually been interviewed, so I've pretty much been doing the interview, and this is like one of the 10th times we've been doing Terrence Talks now. So it's an actual honor to have you as a guest, as well as finally being able to do a collab where we can actually have both our models moving at the same time.
Yay! Yeah, usually when we collab, sometimes one of us like have problems. It's super terrible.
Yep, usually. Yeah, something usually ends up being scuffed or we're either running late.
True.
But I think maybe this one's probably gonna be pretty great, actually.
I have a good feeling, yes.
Yep. But of course, we also had some really good moments as well. But we won't get into those moments until like after time. So
Right.
let's move on to our next question, and
Of
that would
course.
be, what are your hobbies?
Ooh, I have lots of hobbies. I love, going out, doing some soccer outside of streaming, being productive, right? And sometimes being streaming, as well.
Ah, nice. Sounds good. Oh yeah, of course. As for my hobbies, outside of streaming, I mostly just do a lot of gaming as well as watch anime and YouTube videos and whatever I find on Hulu as well as Crunchyroll. So they're pretty much my main source. But recently, I've also been doing some Netflix stuff and watching some shows on Netflix.
Ooh.
And I'd say one of the recent shows / movies that I've been watching was Squid Game.
Hehe. How's it?
Oh, yep, it's pretty good actually. The gore and stuff is pretty high, but I don't mind gore that much. Oh, have you seen Squid Game as well, Red?
I already have seen it. It's really nice. A lot of gore. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, gotta say hi to chat. Hello Francis Ramirez. Hello
Name. Yeah.
Sims. Hello Katara. Hope you're all doing well today. Oh yeah, and that's pretty much about it as far as Squid Game goes.
Yeah.
And on to our next question. Do you play video games?
I do play video games. I play Minecraft mostly. I sometimes play a little bit of Apex and Left 4 Dead,
Ah, nice. I have a question. Do you like tacos and hot Cheetos and Coke?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just say yes to that as well. Yeah. Even though we've never technically eaten hot Cheetos in years, but
Really?
Just go ahead and pretend that we did. Oh yeah.
Wait.
That time, the last time I ate hot Cheetos is when I was a little kid, and the heat kind of ended up getting a little too much for me. So nowadays I can probably handle them.
Oh, wait, so you can't. Well, back in the day, you couldn't handle spice, huh?
Yep.
Oh, I see. Really? I used to be a hot Cheeto person,
Yep, understandable, of course. Oh yeah, I had what you call around those times a baby mouth.
Oh, baby. Ah.
So yeah, but I think that baby mouth has kind of improved because we have done a spicy noodle challenge before.
Mm-hmm.
And we almost never felt a thing when we ate those 2 bowls of noodles.
Wait, you did the challenge, the hot spicy noodles challenge?
Oh yeah, that was when we got to 400 subs.
Ooh, nice, Terrence. Oh, you brave. Man, I cannot do it. Even though I have like a lot of hot Cheetos, right? I cannot eat too much spice because I freak out, man.
Yep. Ah, yeah, understandable. Oh, is it because your heat tolerance has gotten a little bit lower?
Well, I haven't had a lot of spices and a lot of spice. How did I describe it? I haven't had a lot of spices advanced,
Oh yeah, I think I hear double volume on your end, Rin.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah, when you talk, it sounds like you're echoing a bit.
Let me see.
Do 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 do. Oh, I wonder if it's on my end too. Okay. Oh nope, I'm still in the settings being legit. Okay. There we go. But how about we go ahead and close?
Is it still okay?
Okay, that's much better.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. It was it was the like model screening thing.
Ah, okay, okay. Okay, good to know, good to know. Ah, yes, oh yeah, we were talking about the spicy noodle challenge.
Yeah. I was actually thinking of doing one, but I'm not brave enough to do it, you know? Too weak.
Ah, understandable. I guess that means you're gonna have to eat a lot of spicy flaming hot Cheetos to prepare, huh?
True, true.
But yeah, alright, on to our oh yeah, ask for if I play video games or not. Oh yes, I've been gaming for a long time actually.
How long?
I'd say for as long as I'm not sure if you remember this console, the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendos.
Ooh, oh man. Oh, go back to the days, you know?
Yep, back in the days. Yeah, just like an old man now. Back in my day, we only had Super Nintendos and Sega Genesis. Yep, around those times. But yeah, the games I mostly play the most now are pretty much Monster Hunter Rise, as well as Fantasy Star Online 2, and pretty much almost everything Nintendo, of course.
Right.
Everything else I kind of just play on occasions.
Oh, nice.
Ah, yes, okay. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yes, what are your favorite video game genres?
Okay. You know, my favorite video game that I would actually like to play the most is Left 4 Dead. I grew up with Left 4 Dead, actually. I played it even when it came out, you know, when I started coming out, and I was like, eh. That was the thing I loved the most, playing Left 4 Dead.
Oh, so the game genres you like are first-person shooters?
Yeah. I guess you could say yeah. I love doing it multiplayer, though. With other people, you know?
Okay, okay. Okay, FPS and multiplayer games. Okay, good to know. Oh yeah, Left 4 Dead's pretty great. Oh yeah, have you played the spiritual successor Back 4 Blood yet?
No, I have not.
Oh, you definitely should. It's pretty great too. You can't really do any fancy, funny mods on it. But
I'll try it out probably.
Yep, it does have crossplay and such.
Ooh, that's nice. I'll probably try it out.
Yep, I think you'll love it. Oh yeah. Looks like we have a few people in chat asking, what's your favorite anime character?
Are they asking me questions? Or are they asking you questions, Terrence?
I think both.
Okay, wait. You can answer them if you want.
Alright, favorite anime character. That's a bit of a tough one because they always change from time to time. But I like Ichigo from Bleach.
Oh, I've heard of Bleach. Oh my god, I heard of Bleach. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I actually don't know. I have to actually think of this because they're all some of them are all like my favorite characters.
Ooh, nice.
Let me see. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go with Eren Yeager. You know what?
Ah, okay, okay. Ah, yes, understandable. Eren is pretty great. Except for final season, Eric, he's a dick.
No, he is. He kind of is.
Right, right. Okay, on to our next question.
Mm.
Oh, what do you think it ties into anime, because now we're gonna ask, what anime do you watch?
What kind of, like, types, or what kind do I watch?
Oh yeah, like genres.
Oh, sometimes I like to watch a lot of gory animes, and sometimes I like to watch sometimes romantic animes, and it makes me cry to sleep, you know?
Ah, I see. Interesting. Oh yeah, I barely watch romance animes.
Mm-mm-mm. That's good to hear, Terrence. You know, you're lucky you're not watching romantic animes, because they will hit you in the heart, you know?
Ah yeah. Understandable, of course. Well, the last one I did kind of watch was Fruits Basket, the remake.
No, yeah, they're all sad. Like Your Name, also, I think it's Jose, Tiger and the Fish. I forgot what the title's called, but do you know that one?
I don't think I've heard of that one.
Oh, they're Jose and the Fish and the Tiger. I forgot how the title goes, but that anime is really good. A good storyline. It made me cry for hours, I'll tell you that.
Ah, okay. Understandable, of course.
Mm. Hi, Nose, how you
Yeah.
doing?
Oh yes, hello Angel.
Oh, and thank you for subscribing,
And
Zach.
hello Satch and Zach. How are you both doing?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah. I just realized I may have skipped over some questions too.
Did you?
Okay. Yep. How did you get into video games?
Oh, how did I get into video games?
Yep.
I have older brothers, you know, and they, well, you know, boys, older brothers, you know, they play video games, they show you, they make you play it for once, and then you get addicted, and that's basically how it all went.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's interesting, because that's how I end up liking video games too.
Really?
Yeah, my oldest brother got me addicted to them. But unlike my oldest brother, I actually branched out and found other genres to play, opposed to to a bunch of sports games, which is what my oldest brother plays a lot of nowadays.
No, yeah,
A crap ton of
like,
sports games.
oh yeah, that's nice, you know.
Yep. Oh yeah, I think one of the first games we did kind of play together was, I think it was a Double Dragon kind of game.
Double Dragon?
Like a little side-scrolling beat 'em up where you run from one screen to the other and you beat up bad guys. I think that was one of the ones I played with him the most, but I can't say I remember the name of it. Oh yes, that does remind. Now we go on to our next question. Who are your favorite video game characters or character?
Anime? Wait. Did you say
Yeah,
anime?
video game.
Oh, video game. Well, I don't have a favorite, you know. I don't usually focus on characters, but I guess for Left 4 Dead, it has to be Rochelle, because I love her savage attitude, you know. She'd be always talking back.
Ah, I see. Oh, yeah, definitely Rochelle. Rochelle is definitely a savage.
True.
I think the thing that I did notice about Rochelle is the look she pretty much gives people when she's reviving you.
Oh yeah, like.
And I think me and Sakura kind of pointed this out during our Left 4 Dead collab too.
Oh, I think she did probably. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much like the get your crap together kind of look.
Oh.
Like, how are you this messed up?
No, yeah,
What
she
the hell
really
is wrong with
judging you for almost dying.
Yeah, I know, right? It's silly. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, my favorite video game characters. Well, character, technically. I'd say, Link from The Legend of Zelda.
Link? Link?
Yep.
Ooh.
Well, mostly because of his own heroics as well as his, because in my views, I think he's like the pure embodiment of a hero. Goes through a lot of adversity, takes on a lot of monsters and such, and does it all for the sake of Zelda. And saving the Hyrule, of course.
Okay, can I add something? I also played a lot of Kingdom Hearts back in the day with my older brothers. And Sora, I think that's the name, Sora, that's how you pronounce it, also is my favorite character.
Ah, yep, understandable. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, hello, Audie.
Welcome to the stream, Zach. My brothers sort of did kind of, to answer your question, and just, yeah, I guess they did show the world and their sussy art sometimes, but not too revealing at a young age, you know. But growing older, yeah, they did say, yeah.
I see. Oh, they actually made sussy Kingdom Hearts art now.
Basically, yeah.
Oh God. I think the last thing we want to see is Sora naked now. Yeah, like anyone wants to see him naked. I mean, I could probably understand seeing Riku naked, but Sora, nah, probably not.
Probably not.
I mean, would you want to see Riku naked too, Red?
No.
Nah. Of course not. Too sussy. Oh yeah, moving on to our anime now. How did you get into anime?
How did I get into anime?
Yepper.
At a young age, my older brothers were super depressed, and be showing me a lot of sad animes like Clannad, right? And they were telling me to get into it, and I started getting into it because I saw a lot of people from my school talking about it as well. So I was like, let me give it a try, right? I remember there was this one time where they were watching Attack on Titan series. I don't know which one. I think it was the 3rd season. I might be wrong. It wasn't that long ago. And I judged Attack on Titan. I didn't know about Attack on Titan yet. I didn't know what it was all about, but I judged it so hard. I was like, nah, not my type, I don't like Attack on Titan. I don't think so. I don't think I'm not gonna like it. And then after one episode, I binge watched it,
Ah, I see. So you enjoyed the first episode because of either that opening or just the Eren Yeager as character?
The first opening, yeah.
Ah, yes, definitely. I mean, who doesn't like that first opening on Attack on Titan? It's pretty much god tier in terms of openings.
For real, man.
Ah, yeah. I could probably almost sing it, but I'd probably do like a really bad job with it.
True.
Ah, yeah. I'd say around that time, I kind of didn't really know what was going on in Attack on Titan, but then first episode, Titans pretty much broke in the walls and started eating people. I definitely got curious about how else would this go on.
No, yeah. Like, I was kind of judging it when I first saw it, my brothers had to sort of explain the storyline, what's going on, and I don't know why, but after the first episode, I had so many questions. I was like, what's going on? Why is this happening? Bro, what's the meaning of this? And they're like, whoa, your questions are all gonna be asked later on in episodes and seasons, you know? I'm like, but I need to know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can understand that too. Especially when an anime doesn't quite move as fast as your brain thinks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, on to our next question. Who is your favorite anime character, even though we kind of already answered this one?
Oh, really? My anime character? I said Eren Yeager. But I'll change it to Edwin Smith.
Ah, nice. Erwin Smith, okay. Oh, another Attack on Titan character, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Ah, yep, definitely. Understandable. Ah, yes. As for mine, let's just say, Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z.
Ooh, Dragon Ball Z. Oh man, you know, I think my whole family are anime fans because my father, he watches Dragon Ball Z. My mother watches some type of animes. I don't know which one. I don't even know what she's watching nowadays of anime. Older brothers, they watch Attack on Titan with me. They all watch the same animes as me. One Piece. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, understandable. Oh yeah, what animes does your mom watch now? I'm kind of curious now.
I don't know what she watches. She's usually like watching it. Okay, it might be super old to say this, but she on Facebook and she be watching a lot of animes from there, and she binges it. And sometimes she ends up telling me to find this like Pacific anime and put it on her TV. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know what she's watching. Let's see. There was this. She watched this. Do you know Snow White and the Red Hair? Have you heard of that one?
Ah, yes, I've heard of Snow White with red hair, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I think my mom watched it. She watched Clannad. She didn't cry because she didn't understand the plot. Okay, so it was sad to see. She didn't even cry. She watched half of 𝘙𝘪𝘯 Lives Alone.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, I think I've seen the first episode of that too.
Huh?
Yeah, I think I've seen the first episode of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Kind of cute and wholesome a bit. Judging from the first episode, I'll have to keep watching it just to understand it more.
I heard it's sad. At least what I've heard, it's sad. Like a bit happy moments, but sad moments, you know? But I'm not sure.
Ah, I see. Oh yes, as for how did I get into anime? I'd say I got into anime from watching Pokemon, the very first season of Pokemon, of course.
Pokemon, gotta catch them all.
Of course. We all gotta love that song. And I'd say ever since I kind of watched that first episode of the Pokemon anime, I became fascinated with it since.
Right.
And then, of course, there was also things like Dragon Ball Z, as well as Digimon and such. So those were my first introductions to anime.
Huh.
And I also seen Gundam Wing as well.
Ooh, haven't heard of that.
Ah,
I thought
yeah,
for a second,
Gundam Wing.
I thought you said Gundam Style, and I was like, Gundam Style.
Oh no, that would be funny to see an anime based on that stupid dance.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, Gundam Wing's my first mecha anime as far as that goes. So yeah, I guess I kind of am a veteran in terms of anime. Although I'm not a veteran when it comes to romance and such, though.
No, that's alright. That's right. We all like a specific type of genres, you know.
Ah, yep. Yep, that is true. Of course, my new genre that I get into is like sports anime as well now.
Ooh, sports. Have I seen sports anime before? I think I have, but I can't remember the title. It'll come up maybe later.
Ah, okay. Understandable. Oh, speaking of anime genres, that leads us to our next question, actually. What anime genres and series do you watch?
Genres and series. Ooh. I don't know. Well, I guess I could. I don't know. I don't know how to answer this question. Do like I say do I say the same answer I said before? Like,
yeah, you can if you want to.
well, I like a little bit of gory, adventurous animes. Also romantic animes.
Ah, okay.
Case closed.
Oh, Case Closed. That's a good one. Yep. Ah, that's a good one, actually. I don't think I've seen most of the early episodes of Case Closed, but
Wait, there's an anime called Case Closed? Wait, I just said Case Closed like, oh, I'm done here, you know? I didn't actually think there was an anime called Case Closed.
Yeah, there is. It's
really?
The actual name of it is Detective Conan, but it was localized as Case Closed here in America.
I didn't know. I just meant like, oh, Case Closed, I'm done here. Not like the actual name of the anime. I do apologize. But yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't seen Case Closed / Detective Conan, you can go ahead and watch it. The plot progression is like stupid slow, but it'll make you feel smart once you see the character solve murder mysteries.
Right, yeah.
So yeah. But alright, moving on to this one's a kind of a weird / deep one, though. Have you learned anything from video games or anime?
From video games, I learned how to be competitive. You know, I had learned how to be a swag, cool, confident, you know. I learned how to defend myself, like Left 4 Dead. As for animes, for some animes, you kind of do learn life lessons, you know. They give you a lot of like life lessons, which sometimes like, oh, 𝘥𝘰𝘳𝘳𝘵, freedom for real.
Yep.
And then for one of those anime was like teaching me like I forgot what it's called, but like there was this anime where it kind of like taught you about kindness, you know, and like not to be rude, like be yourself, right, but don't hurt others.
Ah, yep. Also a very important lesson.
But yeah, some animes teach you a lot about life and love, man. Man.
Yep, life and love.
For real.
Very important lessons right there. Ah, yep. As for myself, I'd say I practically learned almost half the things you described, actually.
Oh, well, like what kind? Like describe it to me.
I'd say I've learned in video games, specifically JRPGs, is that you should always never give up no matter how much adversity is thrown at you.
Mm.
Especially in most JRPGs, aka Tales of games. And of course, you learn about the values of friendship as well.
Yeah.
Through those JRPGs as well.
Mm.
And I'd say through anime, I'd say, I think, if anything, I think anime kind of taught me how to have a strong heart, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Sometimes I think anime teaches you more about life and life decisions than actual real life, you know? I feel like that, you know, always.
Oh yeah. Because pretty much society pretty much always tells you to do as you're told and be nice and all that other stuff, but they don't really tell you how to survive.
Basically, and I think anime basically teaches you that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, except for the do as you're told thing, but basically, basically, it does kind of teach you. Most of them kind of teach you to make your own decisions and decide for yourself for certain things in life.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not the right decision, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, it's no such thing as a wrong decision.
Oh my god, Pokemon taught me animal abuse. Oh my god, throwing the ball at it. Oh, right. Yep.
Yeah, just throw a ball at Pokemon and then you would slave one.
Exactly. Squirrel, you are now a part of my realm, you know? Part of my Pokemon.
Ah, yep, understandable. I mean, I think Pikmin also kind of teaches those lessons too. If anyone's played a Pikmin before.
Mm-mm.
But yeah. Oh, yep, moving on to our next question. What books do you read?
I don't read any books. I'll be honest. I don't read any books. I hate reading. Mm.
Nice. Understandable. I think nowadays nobody likes reading now.
The only reading we'll do is technology, like watching anime and subtitles, bro.
Oh yeah, well, if that's all you're kind of using reading for, I kind of fear for our generation.
I actually do fear for that, you know.
But yeah, understandable, of course, because, you know, reading is kind of time-consuming.
Yeah.
But I think the things that I kind of hate reading the most, you know, every time you start out those certain games, and then you have those really long freaking list of terms of services and crap that they throw at your face.
Oh yeah, I don't read them. I just be like, okay, whatever.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm playing the game right
Yeah.
now. But I don't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to take life lessons from all anime out there.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is. But
Thomas Edison is the person who created the light bulb. Am I correct? I may be wrong. Thomas Edison. Thomas, is he the one that created the light bulb? Nice Google shirt. Nice Google shirt. I didn't Google.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course, nowadays Google probably does all the smart stuff for people now too.
I do use a lot of Google, and man, even in, like, we don't read in my school. Like, we don't read books. Like, it's rare to read books. Like, it's either you have to like search up the answers, and yeah, you didn't read the book. Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm. Ah, I see. I see. Oh yeah. Oh good. Now that just gonna make me sound like a bigger boomer now too, because now back in my day we didn't have the internet. To read books. And I do all crap like that.
Yeah, you know, my parents are like that. Like, my little sister is the complete opposite of me. She loves reading. She wants to read every book there is in the library. She would want to go to the library, and I take her to the library. But sometimes when I go to the library, I'm like, ew, library books. I wouldn't mind
Right.
reading a book. I just don't do it. I don't know why.
Ah, okay. Ah, yes. As for myself, what books have I read? I used to read those really old Goosebumps books way back in the 90s.
Oh. Oh.
Which, probably one of my childhood books right there. I don't have them nowadays, but I always enjoyed reading them.
No, yeah, the sad part I remember this vividly. Like, as a kid, you know, we would have to read one book, a random book from our school library, and take a test on that. I failed. Well, I don't know how I passed on these tests, but I basically failed on the reading because I would not read. Say if I was reading a Harry Potter book or, like you, Goosebumps, right? A book, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would not read. I'll just look at the page and freaking turn and not even acknowledge what's going on. But I don't know how I passed the, you know, when they take the quiz to learn to see if you actually read the book. I passed. I don't know how.
Understandable. I guess they probably just didn't really expect you to read it at all, or just didn't really have that much interest. That's like, oh god, I don't feel like teaching these kids, so you know, I'm just gonna pass you anyway, just because this is too much work.
Yeah.
Yep, and then we always wonder why teachers don't teach anymore.
Oh yeah. They're giving up on us for real.
Yep. Moving on to our next question. What's your favorite food?
Ooh, this is okay. My favorite food would have to be hamburgers. Hamburgers are my favorite. And with Sprite, you know, Sprite.
Hamburgers with Sprite. Okay.
Yeah, hamburger.
Okay. Oh, anything else?
Of course, I love my cultural food. That's so nice. You know, I like having, my mom's like, rice, bean with a little bit of chicken burrito that she makes.
Ah, okay. That's nice. So I guess in a way, since you are Mexican, you pretty much have Taco Bell in your house.
I guess, yeah, you could say I have Taco Bell in my house, but better.
Better Taco Bell, huh?
Yeah, better Taco Bell. Taco Bell is fake, you know? Hard tacos? No, we got soft tacos.
Right. Of course, gotta love a soft taco too. Oh yeah, hey 𝘠𝘬𝘳, welcome to the stream as well.
Oh yeah, we should probably say hi to our chat. Hello, Christian. Hello, Mask 8-bit. How you doing? Angel does. Sorry, I didn't say hello. Cheeto. Hello.
Yes.
I read mostly ethnology books. Ethnology books. I know that word. I think I do know that word.
Yep.
Teachers usually get a bonus if their class does great. I heard of that. Wow, man.
I see.
Is that true, man? Is that why they're so strict on kids who don't do well? Like they were with me?
I like to think so. I haven't been to school in years, though.
I read some mangas and classics. Oh, that's a nice question.
Yes. As for my favorite foods, I have a lot of them.
Oh, no, that's fine if you have lots of them.
Let's see. Pizza is one, as well as tacos and hamburgers.
Hamburger. You can't go wrong with hamburger.
Yep, and of course, sandwiches, of course.
Ooh, what type of sandwiches? Like,
let's see. There's ham sandwiches, turkey sandwiches, and of course, subs.
Subs. Ooh, like from Subway. Subway.
Oh yeah, Subway is pretty great. Although I would if I had to probably talk about subs, I would have to probably make a tier list for which place has the best subs.
Yeah. My favorite food is a cat. Wait. Cat?
Yes. Understandable. I mean, I don't understand why people eat cats in the first place, but okay.
I don't know. Some people eat snakes. Some people eat raccoons. I don't know why. Some people eat snakes. I don't know.
People eat raccoons. What the hell?
Yeah, I heard people eat raccoons, rats, and possums. I heard that's actually real in some countries. I don't know where, but wow, I was like, dang, I would not eat a possum or a raccoon. How do like they say sometimes they taste good, and I'm like, bro, what? What?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that I kind of find hard to believe. But yeah, okay. Yep, I won't judge your cakes, folks. I won't judge. I just find that weird.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, moving on to... Alright, now that everything is now VTuber related now.
Okay.
What was your biggest inspiration for being a VTuber?
My biggest inspiration of being a VTuber was, well, I didn't have a role model, you know. I never knew about VTubing until 𝘙𝘪𝘯 / my older brother taught me about it, you know. They showed me it, you know. They're like, oh my god, look at streamers, VTubers, yeah. And I was like, oh. And, well, I decided to do it, but I never had a role model, like, that inspired me. I guess I just inspired myself, you know, Rin.
Understandable. I mean, I could say that 𝘙𝘪𝘯 kind of ended up inspired you in some kind of way.
Nope, he ain't my inspiration. No, he ain't.
Yep, we'll see.
We'll see. He ain't my inspiration.
Well, he did kind of get you into VTubing, so
I guess, yeah.
Well, understandable. But yeah, nothing wrong in being your own inspiration, of course, or thinking like that, of course. But yeah, I think I have a slightly more in-depth story for how I got into VTubing, though.
Oh yeah, what inspired you, and like how'd you become a VTuber, Terrence? I'm interviewing you.
Yep. Let's see. It all started with the very first VTuber that I watched. And the very first VTuber I watched was 𝘥𝘠𝘪𝘯𝘵.
Oh yeah.
Which, for those who don't really know who 𝘥𝘠𝘪𝘯𝘵 is, she was pretty much one of the OG VTubers who started way back in 2017.
Yeah.
Most of her videos were kind of like skits with a mix of Let's Plays, and she also was known for swearing a lot when playing Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, I love that one. That was my favorite, you know.
Yep. And I think most people or any OG VTuber would know the infamous fuck you, which she was constantly saying to certain
She'll be like, fuck you!
Yep. Yep, it was It was beautiful. And then, ever since then, I got fascinated in seeing if there were any other VTubers out there, and so I started watching more of them. In the second, and I started learning about 𝘥𝘰𝘯𝘵,
Mm-hmm.
which around that time, 𝘥𝘰𝘯𝘵 pretty much had really, really slow setups, as well as kind of lacked a little bit when she first started doing stuff.
Mm.
But after about a while, her videos started coming better quality, and I'd say most of her videos are kind of like skits or such.
Mm.
Which that's kind of how I got into her, but ever since then she kind of graduated, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of miss her. And then I think the third VTuber that I did technically watch was 𝘥𝘪𝘯 𝘵𝑪,
Kari?
who also recently graduated too.
Mm.
Which she also did quite a lot of skits too, as well as a few Let's Plays. I don't think there's a notable one that I kind of remember the most, but
Mm-hmm.
I did like her song covers.
Yeah.
And I'd say after 𝘥𝘪𝘯 𝘵𝑪, then I kind of got into 𝘙𝘪𝘯𝘵,
Mm-hmm.
which she also did a lot of skits and Let's Plays as well.
Mm-hmm.
And even collabed with 𝘥𝘰𝘯𝘵 a few times. And I think she was probably the very first Japanese VTuber I knew that actually knew some English, actually.
Ooh.
And then after 𝘙𝘪𝘯𝘵, then I watched 𝘥𝑰𝑚𝑖𝑛A Hinata, who is pretty much streaming nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, she's still making content, and 𝘥𝘪 also makes content as well.
Oh. They still?
Yep. They mostly focused on streaming because of HoloLive and such.
Yeah.
And I'd say since then I kind of wondered about other VTubers out there too.
Oh.
But I'd say after all them, I actually watched this other VTuber called let's see if I can say her name right. Actually, her name is 𝘥𝘰𝘯𝘵.
𝘥𝘰𝘯𝘵? Oh. I feel like I've heard of her before. I'm not sure.
Yeah, 𝘥𝘰𝘯𝘵 pretty much was one of those VTubers who pretty much either pretended to be your girlfriend or had like girlfriend tendencies, as well as also did Let's Play. So around that time, a lot of VTubers around that time pretty much did a lot of Let's Plays and such, and their videos are usually around 10 or 20 minutes long around that time too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was also the day where we also had people translating their videos, and now they can't do that no more.
Oh, yeah.
But then, after I watched 𝘥𝘰𝘯𝘵, we've learned about the first English VTuber that I've
Mm-hmm.
got into, and her name was 𝘠𝑛𝑎𝑡ＳUME
Oh.
And I'd say 𝘠𝑛𝑎𝑡SUME is my English Oshi when it comes to VTubers now.
Well, that's nice.
Yeps. And since then, I also got curious about other English VTubers, and it wasn't until I watched Moe's April Fool's video I discovered, holy crap, there's a lot of English VTubers out there.
Yeah, there became more and more. It became growing, you know?
Yep, definitely. And so we kind of started watching some videos, seeing how to get into it and such, as well as also did some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Also looked into other options on how to VTube through phones, and then we got custom cast. Yep, and as I think you probably know, as well as anyone who's followed me for a long time know, that I used to do videos from custom casts.
Oh yeah, I think I remember. Yeah.
Which, yeah, it was a temporary option for me until I got the laptop I'm using now.
Mhm.
And now that we have the laptop we use now, we start using 𝘠𝘪𝘯 and such now.
Mhm.
So yeah, we were pretty much my story just came from a fascination to a lack of money.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, being a streamer sometimes does cost a bit of a lot of money. Yeah, sometimes the model, because like if you're want to get somebody to make your model, it costs like about 100 or more, depending on the person, right?
Yep.
And also buying like what's it called? Paying for like like YouTube things, that needed.
So yeah, to sum up the story, I got curious and fascinated to the point where I kind of wanted to try it out myself with very little money and options. And then we pretty much kept working with what we got until we got what we don't got.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how your boy got into VTubing.
Nice.
Yes. And now on to our other question.
Mm-hmm.
How did you come up with your name?
Well, so when me and 𝘙𝘪𝘯 were planning on creating 𝘰𝘪𝘯, we were deciding what her name should be. I wanted something simple, nothing hard for me to be able to pronounce, right?
Yep.
So I was like, what about 𝘰? He's like, well, that's an OG original Japanese name, like, but it doesn't sound too bad, right? 𝘰, just 𝘰, 3 letters, not too long, right? And he came up with the last name, like, oh, what about Mitsumono? He had this favorite anime he watched, and one of the characters' last names were Mitsumono, and he's like, oh, what about 𝘰 Mitsumono? It makes sense, it rhymes, not rhymes, but you know what I mean, it sounds like actual real name,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, so who was that Mitsumono character that 𝘙𝘪𝘯 liked?
I don't know. He should know. I don't know. He said that he watched this anime where there was this character whose last name was Mitsumono. I don't know what anime he was watching, but he did get 𝘰's last name from an anime.
I see. Okay, makes sense. Yep. Oh yes, as for how I came up with my name. Just my actual name.
Wait, do you have a last name, Terrence, for your character?
Nah, I haven't really thought of a last name.
Oh. Yeah, so you're so you're like VTuber's name is your real name?
Unless you want to count channel. Yeah, that would be probably the most funny and most random last name ever. Hello, Mr. Channel. Hello, Miss Channel. Yeah, your parents are practically called Channel now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did want a last name because I felt like Terrence was simple enough as it is, and I wanted to keep things simple.
Yeah, we want to keep things simple as it is. Wait, but like, what? Could you not decide on a name, or did you want to just go with Terrence, right? For a reason?
Yeah, I just wanted to go with Terrence because I didn't want to come up with a overly generic last name for me.
Oh, right. It is a great name. Yeah, it is a great name. There's not many people from my school that is named Terrence, so like hearing the name Terrence is really rare.
I see. So I guess I'm kind of like a almost a national treasure, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, makes sense. All right then. Next up is well, I think this is kind of already a similar question, but why did you choose the name you had?
Yeah, like I said before, like I wanted something simple, not too hard to pronounce, not too simple, right? And Rin was the only one that I was able to pronounce. And it was just 3 letters. I was like, it's super simple. Why not that? Kataro didn't agree because he's like, no, it's too simple. It's too much simpleness. And no, because there's a lot of people are named Rin. And I'm like, but what's wrong with that?
Yep, there are a lot of Rins out there.
Yeah. I want to be basic, simple and basic. That's all I want. So that's why I named myself Rin. Kataro named me Mitsunomono after a character, so I don't know. But it did make sense. Rin Mitsumono.
Okay. Yep, understandable, of course. Of course, same reasons here, so you know, keep things simple.
Yeah.
And now on to our next question. What have you learned from being a VTuber so far?
I learned making new friends, you know, being yourself, like, and being truthful, you know, sort of, just being truthful, sort of, and, you know, I learned what true family is like, you know, a true love, like, what it is to be really loved.
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, very deep stuff right there.
Yeah.
Of course.
How about you, Terrence? What'd you learn from VTuber so far?
Ah, yes. I'd say, the things that I probably may have learned the most is that, there's gonna be a lot of technical issues.
Technical issues, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then and learning how to set up OBS.
Oh, the pain, man. Pain of knowing everything to stream.
Yep.
Now, see, that's why I have Kataro, because he could do everything for me, and I don't have to do anything.
I see. Yay for cheat codes.
Cheat codes for real.
IRL cheat codes. But yeah, I'd say but as far as content creation as well as connecting with people goes, I'd say I've learned to learn that you have to be as genuine as you can, because the more genuine that you are, the more people will like you and resonate with you more.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, it also taught me about you know, this is gonna sound really corny, but bonds and connections and stuff through the many collabs we've done.
Oh, man, Terrence, yeah. You know, like, we created a lot of friends and created a really huge bond that we ended up becoming like family, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. And because of that, I think the amount of fun we had and the friends we made along the way, insert meme here,
Yeah.
pretty much made the VTuber journey worth it.
For real, yeah. I think, like, I made the right choice of becoming a VTuber because of this. Don't you think, Terrence?
Of course. Because, you know, I think if we weren't VTubers, we probably wouldn't be able to get as long as well as we will do.
True. Yeah, we never would have met the people who we met now. We wouldn't be the people who we are today, actually.
Ah, yep, definitely. And I think I've also learned that sometimes it's okay to get out of your shell every once in a while, which is what we do.
Yeah, I think like VTubing made me come out of my shell more a lot, even in public too, because I always had trouble, like I had trouble social anxiety and like interacting with others. But because of Ren, I became more open, became more me, even in the IRL world, and that made me become more open with others, like confident, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep, that's definitely true. Oh yeah, I got most of my confidence for VTubing as well now too.
Mm-hmm. Can you hold that thought, Terrence? Hold on.
Sure, sure. There we go. Do. And now we must wait for Rin to return. Also, I like how this, like how phone keeps switching the quality around. Oh yeah, I guess while she's gone, I gotta go use the bathroom real quick, folks. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah. Oh, that reminds me, Chad. I do have a question for most of you. Since we are on the subject of VTubers, what made you guys want to keep watching me as a whole? And what I mean is, what do you think is my biggest selling point as a VTuber? While we wait for Rin. Well, I think the thing that people bring up the most is my voice, though. Which is fair, of course. But as for me, I think my biggest selling point, as far as I'm concerned, is that I'm one of the very few black VTubers out there, as well as I do a lot of games that most people either don't know about or never seen before. I always try to surprise people as much as I can. And I think another selling point of me is that I do have a very, very unique personality.
Okay, sorry about that.
Welcome back, Ren. Welcome
Yeah,
back.
sorry, I had to take a quick phone call.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Alright, moving on to our next question. I think this one we kind of may have answered a little bit of, but we'll ask it anyway. Did VTubing bringing any changes to you in terms of personality or the new things you experienced?
Yes. It changes. Well, it changed me really. Like, I was really. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
I was really an introvert, really always hiding in my shell, not talking with people, always just basically responded with with a nod or like a shaked head, right? And basically had toxic friends, but because of VTubing, I opened up a bit, defended myself from my toxic friends, and I ended up making new friends from my school and VTubing, which made me understand what friends are truly supposed to be like, and as well as like family as well in general too. The new things I've experienced, well, all of them. I experienced how like a bit of fame is like hitting 1K, 2K, 3K. Wow, man. Didn't think many people actually watch me, you know?
Yeah.
How about you, Terrence?
Yes. I think of changes that were brought to me is that I think I've learned to be a little bit more confident in myself because I'm not sure if I told this story yet, but I used to get bullied a lot for having a voice that I have now. And by that I mean bullied throughout most of my childhood. For being like weird or being unique or being different from what everyone else thinks. So I used to get bullied quite a bit just because I have a voice like this. But it was mostly around the middle school and high school days, where
really?
people just make fun of you for talking different or sounding certain ways.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I kind of know how that feels. I'm sad to hear that you were bullied, Terrence.
Oh yeah. But I'd say because of that bullying, I kind of didn't really have that much confidence in myself. But I'd say thanks to VTubing as well as the personal channel growth and gotten to meet so many people, it helped rekindled my confidence a bit, and I'm not as shy as I used to be.
Yeah.
And as far as the new things I experienced, it was just mostly just getting outside your shell and doing things you weren't really comfortable with.
Yeah.
So I think that's about as much of the new things I experienced then. Around that time, VTubing is still kind of new to me now, actually.
Yeah, same here. Even 3 years, it's still new to me and still learning as well.
Yeps. Of course. And I think one of the things I did kind of learn that I liked about the community is how accepting everyone is.
No, yeah, everybody's super welcoming, you know, like they're not like, oh no, it's another one, or judging, you know. They're not judging, they're like welcoming, and they have their arms open basically to embrace you into their community, and it's really nice, you know. It's really nice.
Yeah, definitely. And I'd say one of the other changes that I might have had as a VTuber is that I got to know a lot of other VTubers as well, and get to pick their brains and learn from them as well. And I'd say help learning from them has also made me slightly better too.
No, yeah, I have to agree. Like, I feel like some of the friends we know, Terrence, know more VTubing than me, like myself, and I'm always like, wow, teach me more.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. We're gonna move on to our next question here. Did you ever once regretted VTubing?
It's a bit of mix. Back in the day, well, I think it was 1 or 2 years with Rin, I kind of did regret VTubing because I ended up being in this kind of drama, which was basically not my fault. I was kind of, I don't know if I should reveal this, but like there was a fight between my old group, you know. If you guys don't know, I was in a group called Evil. There was about a bit of a lot of drama, and I was put in it for no reason. And I was kind of regretting it because sort of people just started pointing fingers, kind of blaming one another. And I was like, oh, should I still become a VTuber? Because I don't want to cause more problems for others. Because I ended up, like, the problems ended up following me in the end. I ended up getting disliked from some VTubers. Like, they did not like me. I didn't know why. I don't know if it was because of my personality or the way I act, right? Which I ended up regretting becoming a VTuber. Like, oh, I'm probably making things worse. There was a time where I actually thought of quitting VTubing, but then because of you guys and chat, it made me get more courage and more forgetting those like moments, and I just ended up loving VTubing and didn't even care what other people think, you know.
Nice. Yeah, understandable, of course. You're pretty much in a group where you don't really understand that you're liked, but you also made new friends and such that helps you. Made you want to stay. Very nice.
Yeah.
As for myself, not really. I think the only thing I kind of do regret is that I kind of wish I knew more about how the debut as a VTuber opposed to VTubing itself.
Yeah, I would say coming into VTubing, that was a regret. How I started off, you know. I could have started off better, you know. I had to start off really cringy.
Yeah. I mean, I pretty much just started off lonely.
Oh.
I mean, pretty much for the longest time, I didn't really have viewers, audience, or much of anything around that time. So I was pretty much just learning as I did things, and it wasn't until I started doing collabs I started seeing some actual growth.
Yeah. You know, you made all of us proud, Terrence. Like, man, you improved a lot, you know. We're proud of you for who you became today, you know.
Yeah, thank you. And I'll do my best to not let anyone down. Because you all stuck around and still had faith in me, and because you guys gave me a chance, I don't want to betray that trust.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Alright, next question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you must be very talented to be a good VTuber?
No, I don't think so. I think just be yourself is the most talent you could ever have to be a good VTuber, you know? I didn't think. Well, Ktaro told me, he's like, oh, you need to be like the other VTubers. I'm like, I don't want to be like the other VTubers. I want to have my own, like my own kind of type of VTuber, you know? A different type of VTuber. And I don't have talent, you know? I'm not good at anything. I'm very terrible. I break games a lot. I break a lot of things, you know?
Yep, understandable, of course. Yeah. Of course, if, I do kind of agree with that to an extent, because if everyone started doing the same thing, it seems like everyone would pretty much just be copying off each other too much, and there wouldn't be a whole lot of diversity or distinction.
Basically, yeah.
So, yeah. By the way, there needs to be more black VTubers like me.
No, actually, the thing is, Terrence, is you're actually the rare person, and I love you for this because, of course, you never see black VTubers, right? Or like, you see like people play like you know what I mean, right, Terrence?
Of course.
And so this is actually what you do is super great, Terrence. I'm very happy for your confidence, just being yourself, right?
Of course. Yet, despite the fact that we're an idol, it probably only done at least one cover song.
Yeah.
And yeah. And yes, I am. I'll go ahead and put that in the chat too. There we go. Just so you guys won't feel too ignored. Because, you know, sometimes I talk about one thing and then forget the other. Yeah, of course. But as for if I feel like I had to be talented to be a very good VTuber, I don't think so either. I think it's more about how your personality is, as well as how much I want to say natural charisma you have.
Yeah. You're naturally talented, you know?
Yeah, I think as long as you have a good enough personality, as well as get really good at communication, as well as find as many skills as you can, I think you can pretty much become a good VTuber.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the personality and how hard you're willing to work for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, folks, there's your lesson for today as far as Terrence goes. Yep. And now for our next question.
Next question.
What's your favorite thing about becoming a VTuber?
Wait, what?
What's your favorite thing about becoming a VTuber?
Oh, my favorite thing of becoming a VTuber will have to be making new friends, you know, along the way. Even now, making new friends as I go and meeting new people and meeting lots of fans, you know. Because they truly are the best, and they are very cherishable.
Yep. Understandable, of course. Yep. Yeah, I can feel that as well. As for myself, I'd say pretty much my favorite thing about being a VTuber is being able to express myself any way I want to without being horribly judged with
Oh, definitely. Like, definitely. I feel like when you became a VTuber, you open up and become yourself, and nobody judges you like people who judge you at school, right? Or whatever, right? Because like at school, I feel like I'm being judged every single day for the way sometimes I talk, because people at my school, people talk more feminine. I don't talk more feminine. I sort of like have a "what up, dude" voice, you know. I'm usually not that open with people. Like, even, well, I guess I am sort of open, but not that open like I am in streaming. So, yeah, you know.
I see. Understandable, of course. Oh yeah, funny. Yeah, Saddest dude actually says you have a cute voice.
Thank you. Yeah, I actually didn't think at that. I usually got judged with my voice, like, oh, why does your voice sound like that? You don't sound more girly. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I was born different, you know? But then because of VTubing, I became more confident. I'm like, oh, I am not ordinary. Like, I'm not weird, or I'm not different. I am just normal, you know? People think I'm different, even though I'm not different.
Yep. Understandable, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I think you have a really nice voice, Rin.
Thank you, thank you.
So yeah, nothing to be ashamed about. We're all born and built differently.
Yeah, and I think like streaming gave us a confidence because nobody judges you, and even in online as well. Like,
Yep. I think we can move on to oh, this is actually the last question.
Oh.
Any words for your fans?
I do. I've been prepared for this moment, Terrence. I've been preparing this moment. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being with me for 3 years. And my friends as well, my VTuber friends. Thank you guys for dealing with me for 3 years. I can't believe you guys wanted to be with me. Being how crazy and chaotic I am, you know, how like loud I am, you know. I'm glad you guys are my friends. And like for fans, you guys are truly amazing. Like without you, I wouldn't be who I am today, you know, and you guys made me who I am.
Right.
What about you, Terrence? What do you got to say to your fans?
Let's see. Words for my fans. Well, as far as what I have to say goes, I want to thank you guys for sticking with me for about for the past 2 years. Even though I'm probably not the most charismatic VTuber out there, not the most handsome VTuber out there.
That's a lie. You are all those things, Terrence.
I want to thank you guys for sticking with me for all this time, as well as accepting me for who I am and what I've become and what I've done.
Yeah.
And I hope that you guys will keep sticking with me, because we have a lot more fun things we want to do and have a lot of ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
Ideas to do. So yeah. As far as other words, I also want to thank you guys for not thinking that I'm too cringe as well.
Oh, Chad, yeah, Chad thinks I'm cringe, you know. Chad always says that to me. Rin, you cringe, you weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's just pretty much their way of just probably saying, showing their affection, I guess.
Their weird affection. Yeah.
Just go ahead and throw your affection by making fun of people.
For real.
Yeah, that's something right there. Alright, chat, I think we can go ahead and answer your questions if you guys have any questions for us.
Oh yeah, if you guys have any questions, ask me and Terrence, yeah.
Yips.
Feminine, what's not feminine about Rin? Well, because I grew up with my older brothers, I never had an older sister role model to be taking care of me. Like, I lost my older sister, like, at a very young age, so she was basically never around. So I never had somebody to teach me what all these girl stuff, right? And except my mother, but she never taught me that because she was usually at work as well. So I was mostly around my older brothers, and they were always like gaming, junk food, you know, burping, being impolite, you know. And I grew the habit of like becoming more manly than feminine. So I guess that's why I was usually judged at school. But some people actually liked it. I don't know, like my friends, my old friends, but not anymore, I guess. Even my friends now, they like my personality. Yeah.
I guess when you grow up with a lot of guys, you start to be a lot more manlier and tomboyish than they did, huh?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's what we call toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
But of course, it's understandable, of course, because, you know, My family was a lot like that too.
Yeah.
And I'd say, I want to say that we're on slightly better terms with my family, but we still have our complications.
Oh yeah, same with mine as well. But I don't blame them, you know, like, it's not their fault, you know. They try, but, yeah, it's okay, yeah, you know?
Yep, it's okay. Oh yeah, Rin, did you also have any questions for me as well?
Alright, Terrence, I'm gonna be questioning you. Where were you last night at, let's say, 4 p.m.?
Oh, are you a cop now?
I'm a cop. Yeah, I'm being more detective. Oh, let's see. Let me think of a question. Oh, yes, this was a question. I always wanted to ask this from people, but I don't know if it was too personal. If it is too personal, tell me. What would, like, if you weren't a VTuber, where would you be now? What do you think you would be if you weren't a VTuber?
If I were a VTuber, I'd just pretty much be working full-time at my job, as well as just doing some IRL streaming as a hobby.
I see. Okay. Guys, get that in. Put that down. Alright, Terrence, I see.
Of course, naturally, most of the full-time work would be used to getting game consoles, games, as well as streaming equipment, of course.
No, yeah. You know what I realized? You know what? It's funny. If I never became a VTuber, right? I could have got myself a PS5.
Oh, really?
And maybe something like a cat, you know, and an animal. I could have gotten those things if I never became a VTuber. But I'm not complaining, you know. I will get my cat whenever I want to, you know. I could get a PS5 if I want to, even though I'm not gonna even use it. I just wanted to flex.
Yep, understandable. Oh yeah, speaking of PS5s, I do have one.
What, Terrence? Really?
Yep.
You have one? Wait, how was it?
It's pretty great. I haven't I've only streamed on it for IRL purposes, but it's pretty fun. I pretty much treat it the same way that I treat my Xbox as well as my PS4, pretty much as like all the stuff I use to watch my streaming service.
Right, yeah. Ooh, that's nice.
But there are some games that I do want to get eventually, like Wild Hearts.
Ooh, Wild Hearts.
Oh yeah, if you don't know what Wild Hearts is, it's kind of like a Monster Hunter kind of game.
Yeah, teach those uncultured swines.
Oh, yep, definitely.
Do you guys have any questions for me and Terrence?
Yeps. We shall wait. Oh yeah, Saddest Dude actually asks, why is your hair on fire?
Ah, yes. It explains the anger I have inside. Nah, I'm kidding. I just wanted to, a fire on my head, you know? Boing, boing, boing. I don't know why it's there. I think it just represents, something. I don't know, my powers? I'm not sure.
Yeah, imagine having powers you can't understand.
Hey, Terrence, can you sad twerk? Somebody asked that in chat. Can you sad twerk, apparently?
Nah. I can't. I mean, the most I can pretty much do is, like, shake my head and pretty much do that Night of the Roxbury's dance meme that you guys do.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Yeah, you know that one.
Yeah. Christian asked.
Oh yeah, I can also wink too.
Wink! Oh, wink! I can't wink. I'm squinting. Nice. I just squint my eyes. I used to wink, but not anymore. Oh, Christian asks, Terrence, do you still keep your old games until they can be played on the new gen?
Yes, I do, actually. In fact, I still have a lot of my Wii games that Wii and Wii U games that I have.
Oh, man, the Wii. Man, the Wii, man.
Which, it's a pretty huge collection, and the Wii game, some Wii games are very, very, very underrated. And I also remember the days where the Wii also got a lot of crap too. But I love that damn thing, and it was pretty much my one of my very few accesses to the internet that I had, because what I always did when I had the Wii is I always messed around on the Wii browser and watched YouTube videos on there too.
Ooh, nice.
So it was pretty much one of my very few accesses to the internet, because my dad was kind of being very stubborn about wanting to fix our computer.
All right.
So, yeah.
This is
I have access. Terrence and Rin, any plans to play Atomic Heart?
No.
Okay.
I don't know it. I don't know that game, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's a first-person shooter with robots in it.
Oh, I didn't know. I never heard of that game. I'll say no. Maybe. Who knows?
Yep, understandable. I mean, I'm not much of a first-person shooter player myself, either. I mean, the boy gets motion sickness from playing them for too long.
That game has bug booty robot girls? Robot girls.
Oh yeah, that one.
Alright. Out of all our friends, Terrence, who would you be?
Who would I be?
Yeah. Like, out of all our friends, who would you most want to be?
Let's see, I'd say out of... I guess I would want to be like Rin, I guess.
Yeah. I knew it. You was the same me all along. Yes, I'm kidding. No, it's fine if you... It wasn't me. No. Hey, no one... of course,
if I were to give a serious answer, though, I'd say I want to be more like, probably Sozin, because of... He knows more about computers than I do.
Smart man. Yeah, he's a smart man. I usually call him a nerd. Yeah. No, I have to say, yeah, Sozin. He like a cool guy with the technology. You're very smart,
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think who I would want to be would have to be, let's see. Let's see, we got
Yep, I was gonna say, how about you?
I actually don't know. I love all our friends and I don't know who to decide on, you know? I think I'll be all of you guys. I want to be all of you guys to see, like, how you guys live, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be kind of an interesting journey.
I'll say Big Pee Mafia. Wait, why a Reku though? Why would you want to be a Reku?
I mean, I wouldn't blame anyone for wanting to be a Reku.
No, yeah, Reku is a cool man, like, except that he's weird. No judging that, you know, everybody's weird.
Oh, yep. Yep, we're all pretty much, weird, as well as...
We're unique.
Levels of cuckoo-ness. Just don't go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Unless you actually like Cocoa Puffs, which, if you do like Cocoa Puffs, more power to you.
Reese's Puff, build 'em up.
Yep, of course, Reese's Puffs is, pretty much, god tier cereal. Oh yeah, that pretty much gives me another idea. Maybe we can do a freaking cereal tier list now, too. Oh, would you want to join for that too, Red?
Maybe, who knows?
You want to do a freaking cereal tier list with me?
Yeah.
Although that would be pretty great too. Pretty fun, just going around arguing about what's the best cereal now.
Reese's Puff, Reese's Puff. Well, I haven't had Reese's Puff cereal, yes, but I don't know. I just seen like that ad, like Reese's Puff, Reese's Puff. Build 'em up, build 'em up, build 'em up.
Oh, I see.
A good cereal. I think Honey Cheerios are my OG because I basically have them on a daily basis.
Oh yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios is also really good.
And also, wait, what's the cinnamon thing? The cinnamon they're called Cinnamon Crunch, right? Cinnamon Crunch.
Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
There you go. Yeah, I like those. Those are.
Yep, those are beautiful.
It don't go wrong with banana milk though. It be bussin'.
I never had banana milk.
No banana milk, Terrence?
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have super exotic milks except for chocolate and strawberry.
Wait, really? Wait, okay, no, I understand that, because in the US, it's really rare to see banana milk, and, like, you have to go off the black market. Nah, I'm kidding. You probably have to go, like, look it up to find banana milk. It's really hard. Like, you know the powder, right? Like, the powdered banana milk?
Yep, sounds familiar.
Yeah, with banana milk, gotta try that. Yeah, no, yeah. But I know, in the United States, in America, it's really hard to find banana milk and other rare flavors. You just rarely have the chocolate and strawberry flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty hard for us to have too many exotic things here.
No, yeah.
But of course, we can always just import stuff from Amazon.
No, yeah, Amazon, yeah. I'll be getting everything from Amazon because that's where you could find it. Amazon is like the black market.
Yep, except you actually pay for things.
Yeah, minus. Yeah.
Although it would be kind of funny if there was an actual Amazon black market. What would they call it? Amazon Black or something?
Oh, who knows? Maybe it does exist. We just don't know it.
Yeah.
Maybe like that's the reason why they call it like sort of the black market, because it's so secretive. But I guess people now know everything, so I hate the black market.
Oh yeah, of course. If there was an Amazon black market, I'm pretty sure they would be selling a lot of adult stuff there.
Furry, I think they will be doing that too.
Adult stuff there.
I think they'll be doing that too.
Yep. That's right, folks. If you ever want to get a preview of RimHub, you can pretty much go on the Amazon black market. I mean, now that I said that, I think now you could probably get a half more merchandise sales now.
Yeah, I do have new merch out, which is nice. And I have a question for you, Terrence. I don't know if it's personal. If it is personal, tell me. Are you going to Anime Con?
I'm afraid not, because
dang it! No!
Money.
No! Man!
I would love to meet you in IRL, though.
Man, I was like, man, am I gonna meet the real life Terrence? Because I'm going to Anime Con. Well, there might be a chance I am. I think there is a chance I am going to Anime Con, but I'm sort of doing like a meet and greet, even though I ain't on the list to do meet and greets, but I'm gonna do it and sell Rin merch there. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, Sazan was telling me earlier that he might also go to Anime Con. But who knows?
Ah, yeah, that would probably require me going to a completely different state, as well as trying to find whatever excuse you can for your bosses to pretty much go there. And then try to find ways to get home on time.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, I feel bad, like, for people who aren't able to travel, like you, Terrence, and Areku, and others, right? Like Isu. Because plane tickets are expensive, and, like, coming here, like, maybe to a place you don't know is, like, hard.
Yeah.
Pretty sad, but maybe I could just meet you guys, you know? I'll probably travel. I'm thinking of traveling more often, you know? Making it like a life, you know?
Oh yeah, that sounds good, actually. Ah, yeah, I wish I could travel more, but the lack of experience does kind of scare me.
Oh yeah, I heard AnimeCon is really crazy and super crowded, which I'm scared. You know, like I get lost, you know, easily. Usually I have to, like, even in school, like when it's crowded, because apparently we're known for a popular, like, my school's like sort of a popular school, and there's a lot of kids that transfer to our school, which is a lot of students, and I have to like grab my friend's backpack, or either have to like tie like a string from me and my friend's arm, because I end up getting lost, because I end up either looking at something because I get distracted, or I ended up getting lost in the crowd, you know, because the crowd pushes. Yeah,
understandable, of course. Yeah, gotta keep track of other people's stuff and look out for each other, huh?
Yeah, I'm scared in the real world, man. That's why we stay in our rooms.
Indeed. Shut in life, let's go.
Yeah.
Of course, if I were to tell a story about the last time I traveled, it was during, when I was actually in college.
No, really?
Yep.
Oh, I never traveled. I'm actually going to travel to meet my grandmother for the very first time, which is scary because I never traveled before, and this is gonna be my first ever travel. I don't know what to expect. What do you have advice for me, Terrence, from traveling?
I think the best advice I can probably give you is always pay attention to your GPS.
Ugh, technology. I'm glad we have technology. We have technology.
And as well as if you do end up getting lost, always try to ask for directions, of course.
Oh man, that's gonna be hard because like my Spanish is a bit broken, and I heard there's scammers in Mexico. You know, like the people like who could hear your broken Spanish and probably hear your English a bit, and will be like, "Oh my God, scam her!" You know. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I've heard. And usually I'm always scared to travel from other countries as well, because you don't know, you don't speak the language sometimes, and either they might scam you or you might scam yourself.
Yeah. Oh, that's understandable, of course. So there's a lot of bad people in Mexico, huh?
I would say yeah, it's half and half. Like, not everybody's bad. Well, what I heard of, I've never actually been, but from what I've heard of from my parents, not all are bad. But yeah, there's like a lot of danger in Mexico, sort of.
Okay. Oh, that kind of makes me wonder what Grandma Rin's gonna be like.
Nah, she's not that old. I actually realized that, like, man, when I saw her, I actually made a joke about this. I shouldn't make a joke about this, but like when I saw my grandmother, she looks more like my aunt than my actual mother. So like when I saw her, I was like, he is not the father.
Oh, just like Mori, huh?
Yeah, basically, you are not the father. It was funny because they look identical, like identical twins, but different ages, right? So it was weird to see them. Like, are you sure she's my grandmother? Wait. You guys don't look alike unless I'm looking at it wrong, you know?
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
that would be some kind of weird Damon Ex Machina stuff right there.
Yeah. Like my grandmother had
your freaking mother. Yep. Yeah, imagine meeting your grandmother who's younger than your actual mother.
Basically, yeah. Well, she's not. She's like, well, I actually don't know how old she is. I don't want to ask because usually it's rude to ask for somebody's age. I don't even ask for my mom's age because she gives me that look like, calling me old.
Uh-huh. Yep, understandable, of course, because, you know, sometimes when I do ask a girl their age, they get really offended by that crap, so I never try to...
Yeah. I don't know why, like, I don't know. I don't get offended when somebody asks my age. I'm like, oh, I'm this age. No problem. But when chat asks about my age, you know you're doomed, guys. You know you're doomed.
Yep,
I ain't that old.
I mean, she's only 500 years old.
502! I'm turning 503 next month? Next month, I think.
Yep, next month.
Wait, no, 2 months. 2 months, not next month. 2 months.
Yep,
it's in June, yep.
Of course. Yep, of course. That's definitely quite the peak age right there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Where you're just slowly reaching your peak, where even though you're this age, you don't really feel that kind of age too.
Yeah, man, you grow up too fast. Like, once you get comfortable with a certain age, you're already another age, bro. Like 500. I was 500 years old. Time goes fast, and I was getting comfortable with 500 years old, and now I'm 501. Man, it hits you hard.
Yep, it's like knowing your birthday, but except not knowing how old you are.
True, yeah.
Yep. Of course.
Hey, Jacqueline. I do have to go, unfortunately, Terrence, but if you guys have more questions, I'll answer them.
Yep, sounds good. We are kind of approaching the usual 2-hour arc where we do end.
Yeah.
Which it's like an hour and 50 on my side, of course.
And it's an hour. Well, an hour 54 for me.
Yep.
I think I started early. I think that's because of my intro. That was a long intro, so.
Of course. Oh yeah, do you guys have anything you want to ask me or Ren?
Yeah, before we head off, you know.
Yep, it's like, who wants to be a millionaire? Is that your instead of being your final answer, is that your final question?
Alright, bye, Christian. Have a nice day. Oi, Christian, give me some boba, please. You know, I've been craving boba recently. I had milk tea earlier, but I want to try a different kind of boba.
Oh yeah, Saddest Dude actually asks yeah, how did you and Rin get into VTubing, and what VTubers do you watch?
Oh, I think we answered that question, but if you want to answer it again, yeah, we'll answer it again if you want.
We did answer it previously, but we'll go ahead and answer it again.
Want to go first, Terrence?
Sure. I watched a lot of the OG VTubers. From 2017 to now. As far as who I watch nowadays, I do watch a few live streamers nowadays.
Yeah.
I'd say I've kind of been keeping up with Stars a lot more often because male VTubers are underrated in my opinion. being one myself.
No, yeah, you know what, Terrence, is funny because my older brother said the same thing, like, oh, and being a VTuber is underrated, you know, well, who would be a VTuber? And not the next day, he's like, you know what, I want to become a VTuber, but I don't know. And I'm like, well, become a VTuber if you want, go ahead, you know?
Right, do what you gotta do. Do what you want to do.
Do what you want to do. If you want to become a VTuber, go ahead. But I thought you said it was underrated.
Yeps.
Oh, like, to answer your question, Saddest, well, 𝘙𝘪𝘯, like, showed me VTubers. He first showed me 𝘥𝘪𝘯, basically, and 𝘥𝘪𝘯, which, well, I actually like 𝘥𝘪𝘯. She was funny, right? Same with 𝘥𝘪𝘯, right? But I think much of VTubing, because I didn't know much of the VTubing community until he made me probably like give me a pep talk about it and like told me if I want to become a VTuber. I was judgy at first, but then I decided to accept it, you know? Yeah,
Oh yeah, of course. The short answer to my about how I became a VTuber is it was mostly just curiosity with a side of fascination.
But yes, you know, I was curious, but I was very kind of suspicious of VTubing because I didn't know about it more than 𝘙𝘪𝘯, and like I was like, okay, I'll try it out. If I don't like it, okay, I'll just like nobody would know. Nobody would know, you know?
Yep, no one would know.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like the Tootsie Pops. Oh yeah, speaking of Tootsie Pops, do you like Tootsie Pops, Rin?
Tootsie Pops. Tootsie Rolls?
Yeah, Tootsie Pops. They're like the Tootsie Rolls, except they're kind of like suckers.
Tootsie
like
Pops.
lollipops.
Tootsie. I've never heard of it. I don't think Tootsie Pops. I don't think I've heard of them.
I see, I see. I think the best way I can kind of explain them is that they're like lollipops, only round and...
Wait. Is it with the owl? Is it with the owl?
The owl, yep.
Yes,
the owl.
okay. I don't know. I didn't know the name, sorry. But I know that brand because of an owl. A 1, a 2, a 3.
Gee.
Yes. I would only know that brand because of the owl. And I would always mimic him, like, if I ever got one. Yes, I tried it. And if I got one, I'll be like, a 1, a 2, a 3.
Yep, and then bite.
Bite. Yeah, exactly. But it didn't look cool like him, you know? Like, it looked weird.
Yeah, imagine being cool like the Tootsie Pop owl.
Basically, yeah.
Although, that would also kind of reminds me who would be like the favorite food mascot now too.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of mascots nowadays. No español, sí, poquito español.
Oh yeah, that also reminds me, Rin.
Oh,
Did you also know that frickin' Tony the Tiger was also kind of a VTuber a little bit?
Wait, Tony the Tiger?
The Tony the Tiger, yep, the guy who's on Frosted Flakes.
Wait, he's a VTuber?
Oh yeah, he done some VTuber stuff before.
What the heck? Yo, wait, what? I didn't even know that. Yo, he be becoming a legend.
We'll have to look it up on YouTube as well, just for the sake of it.
Mm.
And I think even Hello Kitty even was a VTuber too.
Same with Sonic. I've heard of Sonic. No, I've heard of Sonic becoming a VTuber.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've heard of that too. I didn't quite watch the Sonic stuff, but it definitely seems kind of interesting.
Mm.
And I also saw some of the clips of 𝘙𝘪𝘯 and Sonic actually interacting with each other too.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, especially since before Sonic Frontiers come out, Sega actually let 𝘙𝘪𝘯 play the game a bit, and then Sonic actually showed up. VTuber Sonic actually made an appearance and pretty much just low-key roasted her.
Oh wow!
Saying she played really well, but she could have shown off some cooler moves.
Yeah. Sonic, man. Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic's too cocky, but I love him though.
I like Tails though. Tails was my favorite character from the Sonic characters, you know?
Oh yeah, Tails is pretty great. I'd say he's probably one of Sonic's best supporting characters in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yep, super smart, pretty much be able to work electronics. Pretty much also has his own airplane too.
I want my own airplane, you know, and that would be cool.
Yeah. I'd like to have... It would be nice to have your own airplane as well. Although I think as far as airplanes go, the thought of flying does kind of scare me a little bit, only because I did used to have a fear of heights.
Yeah.
Alright then. What about you, Ren? Do you have a fear of heights?
I don't have a fear of heights. Let me see. I do fear of insects though. Like I hate insects. Like they crawl on you. Well, sort of some of insects. You know, I like ladybugs, caterpillars, roly-polies. I like those things. But spiders, ants, bugs. You know, flies. Those freak me out. I hate going to the park because of them. Like I would end up seeing a little bug on my leg, and I would freak out that I would not want to go sit down anymore in the park. You know.
Ah, I see, I see.
Oh yeah, there was this one time I had my window open where bugs could come in, and there was a spider that crawled out of my window, or in my window. And it was on my bed, and I freaked out. I didn't want to kill it, but I ended up making 𝘙𝘪𝘯 kill it. I was like, no, I don't want to kill it, you kill it. I don't want to kill it, I don't want to go near that thing, you kill it. Even though I'm right there, I have something to kill it with, I end up making 𝘙𝘪𝘯 do it. Yeah, no,
Wow.
One of my windows don't have a bug screen. So, basically, it's hard to have it open. Sometimes I freak out having it open, but I close it from time to time. But when it gets hot, yeah, I have to open it. But I hate when bugs come in, because then I see a fly and then I'm like, ah! Smash!
Yeah. Understandable, of course. I'd say the bugs that probably scare me the most are centipedes.
Centipedes? Wait, the crawlies.
Yeah. And it's mostly because every freaking time I always try to go to sleep, I always see one crawling around the freaking ceiling or somewhere around the walls in my room and says, oh no, I'm not freaking sleeping with that thing. So I always try to grab a shoe and try to kill it, and then I ended up missing, and then the thing crawls all over the freaking room, and then I'm just having a field day trying to kill that thing.
No, that's basically like what I do. I make a target, grab a shoe, he ends up missing, and then it ends up going somewhere else, and then I'm freaking out, and then I don't want to sleep in that room. You know, I'm like, it's contaminated!
Right. Yep, no one wants to sleep in a room full of bugs.
No, for real, like, I remember I went to sleep over at my friend's house the first time ever. I saw a spider above, so if I'm laying down, I'm resting my head, I see on the wall a spider crawling, and I tell her, am I tripping, or is that a spider? She's like, oh, that's a spider. And I'm like, and you sound calm about this? Like you slept with these things before? And I'm like, kill it, please kill it. I don't like it, because I end up getting, like, itchy. Is that weird, like, feeling itchy when you see bugs? Because I don't like the feeling of bugs crawling, and it's like imagination, right? I'm like, I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep if there's a bug right there. She's like, it's fine. Don't worry. We'll walk away. I'm like, what if it falls on me? You know, have you seen bugs in people's ears? Have you seen people swallow a bug? Have you seen people, like, freaking bugs bite you, man? I don't want that.
Right.
She's like, no,
oh,
baby.
I guess your friend probably must have been in one with nature to fake that, huh?
For real.
Yes. The bugs are our friends. Do not kill them.
No, that's basically what she is. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it if you don't kill it. I'm gonna kill it if you don't kill it. I don't want that in, like, with me. I don't want that inside the same room as me. It's weird.
Understandable, of course. Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to sleep in that room either. But I think it would also depend on how big the bugs are, and I think the things that freak me out the most about centipedes is that they're freaking huge.
Oh, definitely. And they have really, like, they have many legs, so that's more creepier.
Yep.
Like, do you know that guy that, like, I forgot what his name is, but he's a hunter, right? He, like, grabs a lot of insects with no hesitation. Like, he embraces nature, but sort of makes the animals bite him or whatever. I don't know what his name is.
Well, the only person that I kind of know who's a lot like that, it's not really bug related, but I do know 𝘙𝘪𝘯𝘵. And what he usually does is pretty much gets right next to crocodiles and lizards and pretty much tries to tame them and go be one with nature and such.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, there's somebody similar, but like with bugs, basically. Like he made this like he called it a poisonous snake bite him, or a poisonous like bug bite him. I'm like, bro, aren't you scared of dying? I would be scared, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I mean, I would be kind of terrified of that as well.
Oh, the dude who keeps stinging himself with bugs. Basically, yeah. Like he's like, oh, these beautiful creatures, you know. Let me put them under my arm and see what happens. Oh, he sting me. Ah, it hurts. But they're still precious. And I'm like, bro.
Yeah. Understandable. Yeah, I don't think I could probably be willing to go into an environment where I'm just gonna constantly get stung by bugs.
Yeah.
I mean, unless of course the bugs don't have any kind of poison or anything.
No, yeah, if they're no harm, I don't mind. But sometimes I hate the feeling of bugs crawling on you. I hate that feeling, you know.
Yep, understandable.
I do have to go, unfortunately, Terrence. So probably have to end.
Yep, no problem, no problem.
Oh yeah, do you want to plug anything in?
Yes. I'll go ahead and plug a few things. All right, tomorrow, folks, we're gonna be streaming Valheim with another collab stream with Lynn, not Rin here. I know they sound similar, but they're different. And then Friday we won't have a stream just because we're taking a Friday off. But Saturday though, we will be doing a stream of the game's called Anvil Vault Breakers with 𝘥𝘰𝘯𝘵 and 𝘙𝘪𝘯, which is it's a twin stick shooter with roguelike elements, and we're gonna try to help 𝘥𝘰 out a bit because we got ahead in that game. And then Sunday will be our unscheduled stream, which we're gonna be playing Mario Kart 8 with you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my plugs. So anything you want to announce as well, Rin?
Not really. I will just announce my YouTube channel, 𝘠𝘠𝘠 or 𝘠𝘠𝘠, depending if I change it. Who knows? I always change it every single day.
Okay.
And that's basically it. I have nothing to plug.
Okay. Alright, folks, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream right here.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for inviting me, Terrence, as well. I really appreciate it, you guys, for coming along.
Yep, thank you for joining as well, Rin. It was good actually having an actual talk with you, considering that we always played games together.
No, yeah, but this is what I'm happy, because usually when we stream together, Terrence, it's always an issue. Like, one of us ends up having issues, and it ends up turning to a scuff stream, but this time, it's not a scuff stream, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of this moment, you know?
Of course.
Alright, Chad. See you guys next time. Bye!
Bye-bye, everyone.